For today's cook, we have Texas-style Flanken short ribs. Alright guys, this is a pretty easy recipe. First thing we're going to do is coat with Fajita seasoning. You can make your own, use one from the store, however you want to do it. And we're going to want to make sure we coat both sides liberally, as it were. And after that, we're just going to set it in the fridge. Let it cool for about 24 hours, really bind on there, and then we're good to go. Alright, it's about time to fire up that grill. We're going to smoke them for 2 hours at 180 degrees. We don't want to cook them, we just want to add a little bit of smoke flavor to these short ribs. Alright, so here we are. We got pineapple juice. I like to keep the pineapple in there. You might need 2 cans, just depends. You want to get full coverage. So add the pineapple, add the meat, and mix it all around. Make sure it gets on all of it. Now this pineapple, what it's going to do, it's very acidic, and it's going to start tenderizing that meat. You don't want to go longer than 2 hours, because if you do that, you could actually it'll start eating through that meat, so just don't go crazy with it. 2 hours seems to be max, and after 2 hour period, this is what they look like. Now we get to sear them. Alright guys, so here we go. We have a Texas Flanken style short rib, and I gotta tell you, I'm really happy with how they turned out. So just as a little recap, what we did was we covered them in a dry rub, which is basically what you put on fajitas, for 24 hours. Put them in the fridge, uncovered, and then we took them out, we soaked them in pineapple juice in a bag. 2 hours. We don't want to put them in too long because that pineapple juice is very acidic and it's going to break that meat down. And then we threw them on the smoker at 180 degrees and we smoked them for 2 hours. Now I didn't want to cook them, I just wanted to infuse that smoke flavor into these ribs. And then after that, we threw them and seared them. And oh my god, they're so good. So, not gonna lie, I tasted them before this video. That's how I know they're actually really good. But for you now, we're going to try them again. But they're really cool. It's like a street food. A lot of times you can get these at like a food truck, but you can hold them. You got this bone on the end. The key here, you want to burn them. You want to sear them till you get some nice char. Because that pineapple juice, man, makes them so tender. And I'm telling you, look at this. It's just delicious. So, if you haven't tried these, super easy, almost foolproof. Just smoke them low and slow. Don't overcook them, and you gotta give it a try. All right, guys. We'll see you next time, and keep smoking.